Hello and welcome to the world of Odium. This is episode 11 and it's also our last episode that we're going to be doing here in Salem. The reason for that is the province is finished. There might be a few people touching up a few things here and there, but we've done all the work that we were going to do here and we're getting ready to move on to our new province. And Nerd has already mentioned it in his video, so it's okay for me now to talk about it. The new province is going to be called Talonwood, and it's going to be a tree village. So, if you recall, I did say it's one that's kind of got me concerned, and the reason being is I'm not very good at landscaping. So, coming up with some ideas here for it is going to be a little bit of a challenge for me, but it's going to be something I'm definitely going to get into and do the best I can, and hope I learn something from people that are better than me at doing this stuff. So anyways, once the new province is started, there will be a world download for Odium, and I will provide you with that link when it becomes available. And you can download the world, take a look around in Odium, in Salem, and make sure you also check out Enderwood Hollow as well, and see what everything's been done. In case you're wondering why I've got redstone all over this roof over here too, that's just to keep mobs from spawning on it. just in case, you know, you come in here, it's like, why do they have redstone all over the place? It's because mobs don't spawn on redstone. So that's why we do it. So I'm not going to really show you too much more here at the farm, other than I added some pumpkins over here, tried to build a pumpkin patch. I did have a creeper blow up on me back here this morning. I was trying to do some cleanup work to get all the stuff moved out that I need to move back into our storage unit, and just as I was climbing up this ladder here, got out to the outside, there was a creeper standing right here and blew up the whole backside of this house. I was so frustrated, but I was able to fix it, and I'm just thankful it wasn't one of the much more beautiful builds that are here in Salem that somebody else has done, because I probably would have had a heart attack trying to fix that. Anyways, this episode, I'm just going to give you a quick tour of Salem, things that I know of and seen. There is something off in this direction here. Oops, I just broke that. I'm not going to show you. Check it out for yourself. Better yet, check out CraftingMantis' channel and see what she did over there. So let's head over this way. And it looks like Brownie or somebody's been adding in more trees. I know Brownie's been planting a lot of trees around here, so it could have been him. The path has all been finished up, and ProtosVault did such a wonderful job at this. It just looks beautiful. We're going to walk by our Wicker Man here. Nothing much has changed there. He's still burning away. Yeah, there's nothing else new over there. So we're going to continue down this path. The next thing that's going to be coming up is the cave over here. Now this is our portal cave, and I'm not going to go into the portal just because there's not much to see in the nether. It's just all red and tunnels everywhere. I mean, if you want to check it out, look at your world download and take a look at it, but it's over here. Protos did such an incredible job with this. It just looks absolutely beautiful. He caught this zombie villager up here in the cage who likes to growl at us every time we come in here. And this is just absolutely beautiful, the way he made this waterfall, and it just continues on down through there. So let's take a look this way. Now I'm going to come back out here to the main path. We're going to head towards the main part of town. We've got this big beautiful lake over here. And I believe Protos did this as well. It might have been Kai might have helped with it too. Both of them are just absolutely incredible when it comes to doing lots of this gardening stuff that I am so horrible at. So we've got some custom trees, and we been adding some new homes in here. You know, that Brownie and M. Wallace have been doing a lot of these just to kind of build this out a bit. Looks like we still need to do some interior work on them, but nothing major. More houses. Up here we have the mansion that Brownie did. Make sure you check out his episode because that thing is just incredible. All the work that he's put into it. Most of these houses here are just, you know, simple little one-story houses, generic houses as Brownie calls them, and there's usually not much to them, but they are just absolutely beautiful, and they do fit in well with the decor of the town. Over this way, this is our storage area. You've probably seen me come in and out of here a few times just to pick up things and just building blocks that we use in town. This is the church that BrownieBits built. This thing is absolutely incredible. Let me go inside of this real quick, just take a quick look in here. So it's a beautiful church with this incredible ceiling, stained glass everywhere. The pews look nice. Everything about this church is just beautiful. And then the cemetery over here, and I don't remember, it's either Knight or Spanky built the cemetery, and they did manage to get an actual skeleton skull from a charged creeper. So yeah, that's kind of cool. And did just a beautiful looking cemetery. Over this way we have kind of a jail cell where the prisoners that were going to be executed would be kept. And down here we do have Brownie. They haven't been feeding you well. You're all skin and bones. So yeah, there's a skeleton that they managed to get a BrownieBits skull on in there. Over here we have some builds that were done by CraftingMantis. This is the customs house, and over here is the town hall. In the center of town here we have, you know, like there's a platform up here where they would announce judgment on the witches. In the center here we have a pillory. We have gallows. Over here, this is the Sibley house. This was done by Rupin Valsby. Beautiful build. Take a look at that while you're here too. Let's see what's down this way. More generic homes. I don't think there's anything inside them either. No, doesn't look like it. And then this way leads back. More generic homes. Let's see what's back here. I don't really run around the town too much, but it's just so many incredible things that people have been building here. So make sure you take the time and look through all this. Okay, we have, I don't remember the name of this house, but this was done by Night 13. And I believe he had help with this on stream with Beardlyman at the time. So please check that out too. And I know there's some other stuff over here. And we're probably going to have to sleep real soon because it looks like the sun is going down on us. So we'll have to find some place with a bed in it. Let's go to the storage area, and I will sleep real quick, and then I will be right back with you. Okay, I've rested, and it's a new day here. So let's continue our tour. Let's head this direction here, and let's take a look at a few things that are over here. This is the schoolhouse that M. Wallace had designed. This was actually one of the first buildings here in Salem, and he did just such an incredible job on this. So make sure you check out everything that's inside of that as well. the firehouse here. Now, I don't know who built this. I think it was CraftingMantis, but I'm not certain. So don't quote me on that. This is the House of Seven Gables that Nerd did, and it was a two-part video and definitely worth watching. The amount of roofing on this thing is just incredible. Everything that he put into it it's just an absolutely gorgeous build. And then CraftingMantis came in and helped him decorate the interior, so make sure you check out those videos as well. Over here we have a couple of things going on. Now you'll notice this over here. Now this was built by M. Wallace, and this is a farmhouse that was corrupted by some witches' evil. So these there's some creature that's sprung up through the floor of the house and has basically destroyed the land and everything around it. The bridge that was going across here was destroyed by the people of Salem to prevent that corruption from coming to this side of the river. Now over here we have Glenda, who likes to throw things at you. So that was something that Nerd did. He caught a witch and he's burning her at the stake, and she's been pretty angry and she tries to get us anytime we walk over in this direction. And then this is actually like a dunking chair where you would put a witch on the end or somebody on the end, and then you would dunk them in the river. And if they floated, they were a witch and they were summarily executed. If they drowned, then they were not a witch and they were pardoned, but they're already dead, so what difference does it make? But that's the way these people thought back then. So crazy as it sounds, that's what it is. So more housing over this way. Now I need to find where the docks are at. Because there was some absolutely incredible work done out there by Wallace and CraftingMantis as well. And unfortunately, I don't run around the town that much. I've been mostly staying out at the farmhouse, trying to get work done there. And unfortunately, I haven't actually built anything in Salem proper itself. So I kind of feel bad about that. I should have done something a little bit more in town here, something that is seen a little more often by people than the farmhouse, which is kind of way out in the middle of nowhere. But let's try to find the docks here real quick. I think they are just off here behind this. Before we get to the docks, this is the police station that Wallace built as well. So there's a lot of really cool stuff in there. We've got some Salem's Most Wanteds here. There's some jail cells back in there. Then over here, this is kind of something prior to that. This is the Witch Hunters Lodge. This was built by CraftingMantis. This is where the witch hunters would stay, where they would work out of in order to determine if someone is a witch and go after them. Now, this is the docks that Wallace also built. We have a crane here to lift things out of the river. We just got a variety of items that are here on the docks that are coming in on boats. We've got a paddle wheel here with a shipment of oars here that are coming in. And then off over there is something for you to check out also that Wallace built. I'm not going to show you that. I want you to find that for yourself. Now there's another area, let me see if I can find it, where Beardlyman and Copper Cable have been working, doing some incredible jobs on streams. And I think it's off in this direction because it kind of goes around the back side of the mountain where the mansion is at. So let's head in that direction. Let's see. Okay, we got something. There's the path. Okay, and this path was done by Kysaeri, and it's just absolutely beautiful as well. Just it goes through this dark oak and just nice and spooky and a really beautiful build here. So let's continue up this way a little bit further. We come to the top of the hill, and then we come down this way, and we come to the farmhouse here that was built by Beardlyman and Copper Cable. There's some incredible lore that goes along with this as well. Check out one of the chests that's inside the house itself, and you can read all that in the lore on this particular farmhouse, which is incredible. And then lastly, as we head back towards this way, you'll notice that there's a path that kind of goes down here, and there's a secret entrance. Now I don't remember what it takes to get inside there, so you'll have to check out again Beardlyman and Copper Cable's streams, see if you can find out. I think Brownie kind of showed how to get in there too, but you can kind of see what is in there by coming around this way, I believe. Yes. And you'll see that there is a huge cauldron down there. There's some type of an altar type thing over that way where the witches are doing all kinds of nasty stuff down there. So make sure you check that out as well. So that's it. That's the nickel tour of Salem. Make sure you check out all of the other ODM members' channels. Watch them build these things, and you'll learn a heck of a lot more about them than I've shown you in this short video. Please check them out and be prepared for what we've got coming up next in Talonwood. There will be a live stream starting in that new province on the 17th. Both Copper Cable and Beardlyman will be doing that. And then the first round of videos by the ODM members will start coming out on the 18th in that new province. So until next time, this is Desert Rat. Have a good one. Goodbye.